Now let's get on to the Khalistan movement and the Indian Prime Minister Modi raising concerns about anti-India activities in New Zealand, particularly in relation to that movement, and seeking New Zealand's support against it. What do you make of that?
Look, recently the Free Speech Union submitted on the foreign interference bill, and that was an imperfect piece of legislation. It's a piece of legislation that says if you are seeking to advance the interests of a foreign state through protests and disruption, then you can commit a crime. And we were in two minds around that, because what does it mean to support the interests of a foreign state? This could be a murky line. But what we are seeing more and more, Paul, is certainly the CCP out of China seeking to flex its muscles within Kiwi communities. At the moment, the Free Speech Union is running a case of a Kiwi journalist who is being harassed and legally silenced by the courts because of a CCP stooge who was out to get her. And problematically now possibly more out of India as well, where we see these new great powers of sorts seeking to have influence on the debates and the dialogue that we have in New Zealand. And democratic discourse demands that as a liberal democracy, we respect the right for Kiwi citizens, whether they were born here or not, to be able to speak out on issues, domestic or foreign, that matter to them. And so, from the comments that I've seen from Luxon, it took him a little while to get there, but ultimately he has stood by the fact that we have free speech in New Zealand, and we're pleased to see that. I continue to be really concerned by the way free speech issues, and really free speech again, it is not an overstatement to say it is the foundation on which liberal democracy is built. We do not have the liberal democratic style of governance without free speech. And for Mikey Sherman from One News to be putting to the Prime Minister, well, you've got free speech, but does this cross over to hate speech? As if this is a binary of, well, the one can't exist with the other. This is the framework that unfortunately many journalists operate with now. And they're constantly, case by case, having to make what is an unavoidably subjective judgment of, is this free speech? Does free speech apply here? Or is this hate speech? And they will inevitably reach into, do I like this speech? Do I like these ideas? Or do I find these ideas distasteful? Therefore, ergo, it must be hate speech. Which means free speech doesn't apply to anything that I dislike.